Welcome back to the Weekly Download, your one-stop spot for the latest buzz in global headlines, local stories, and commentary to make you think. Grab your coffee, strap in, and let the download commence. All right, so here's the international tea. The Pentagon says a U.S. submarine just torpedoed and sank an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean. The first time the US has done something like that since World War II. And Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is out here declaring America's winning in the Iran conflict. They're also claiming they'll have a total control of Iranian airspace soon. When asked about a girls' school bombing that reportedly killed 168 kids, the Pentagon basically shrugged and said they're investigating. Which in Washington speak means we'll check the receipts later. Now, why should Belize care? Because this kind of big power conflict hits your wallet. Oil prices have already spiked over 8% globally as tensions disrupt shipping in the Middle East, and that usually means higher fuel and transport costs here in Belize, since we import nearly all our gas and energy. So yeah, it sounds far away, but your pump price could tell a different story. The La Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge is back, and this year the finish line has moved from Belcan Bridge near Civic Center to the Grand Resort near Halova Bridge, shaking up paddlers' strategies and causing outrage with the public, who will now have to pay a fee to enter. The cruise family says it's disrupting the boss level stretch where races are usually won. But it's not just about the paddlers. Outside of the paddlers, the race is just as important for the sponsors. They are hyped to help raise awareness about freshwater protection and conservation and gain the clout from saying they care about it. But it's important to also watch the trash situation more closely and look at who is putting in the work there to reduce it. Lumen Caetano Enriquez, lands manager for the Nature Conservancy, says sponsors aren't just there for the logo shots. They boost visibility for river protection work and even help paddlers afford the race. So, who really wins La Ruta Maya? The cruise, the sponsors, or the river itself? Watch, cheer, and let the river tell the story. March is Women's Month, which means everywhere you look, there's a celebration of women's achievement. Parade, panels, campaigns, hashtags, you name it. But here's the thing. Awareness alone doesn't automatically equal change, especially in smaller economies like Belize. We celebrate, we applaud, we post on social media. But are these gestures really moving the needle? Are we tackling the hard questions about inequality? Or are we just patting ourselves on the back if celebrations aren't paired with measurable policies like closing wage gaps, improving access to leadership roles, or funding women's economic empowerment? Then all the ribbons and hashtags in the world won't fix structural issues. So let's ask ourselves, are we celebrating achievements or are we avoiding the uncomfortable conversations about where inequality still exists? What genuine policy shifts would make Women's Month more than symbolic? Celebrations and parades are great and definitely worth highlighting. But let's be honest, awareness months can also become box checking exercises where we applaud symbolic gestures more than tackle real barriers like access to leadership positions in policy spaces here at home. This March, enjoy the celebrations, share the stories, lift the voices, but don't stop there. Let's also push for action, accountability, and policies that ensure equality isn't just a 1 month story. It's a year-round commitment. So, remember that awareness is great, but real change comes when policies, funding, and accountability back up the applause. Stay curious, stay sassy, and as always, see you next week, besties. Download complete.